Namaste, my name is Sanat Kumar. Welcome back to the Manana podcast. Manana is a Sanskrit word that means reflection or contemplation. In this podcast, I'll be sharing my deep, insightful reflections for you to contemplate and hence live a life of fulfillment. I hope you find great value in today's episode. Okay, let's start with the question, what is Maya? It is simply delusion. But let me explain. Maya is a state where you believe something is true, and once you realize the truth beyond that, suddenly the previously believed truth is destroyed. You want me to repeat that? Maya is a state where you believe something is true, and once you realize the truth beyond that, suddenly the previously believed truth is destroyed. Once you have the wisdom of what is Maya and how it works, you'll start noticing it everywhere and very often. I think when I wrote this blog, that was happening to me. I've seen a lot of people in vivid kinds of delusions. I've seen people trying to solve a maniac through mere prayers and not working on anything to support and heal the person's psyche, his mind and heart set. I've been seeing people who believe success will come for them for sure because they have revenge. It may be true that success is the best revenge, but here people have assumed the converse to be true. But of course, I believe revenge is unnecessary and even hurtful to you. That is a different story. You don't even require such a kind of energy. You want positive energy. I've seen people, in fact, intellectually competent and enthusiastic seekers arguing for the sake, arguing just to prove their point of view right. When in fact, if they were able to see clearly, there will be no point of bias to debate on, right? If there is two sides, they have something to debate on. When there is no side, there is only one option left. What are they debating on? But they are not able to see that. So that is delusion. When the point they are trying to convey is already mentioned in their opponents. So this connects to delusion that makes few people stagnate at awareness, stagnate at knowledge, wisdom, awareness, when in fact they've yet to seek and transform that knowledge into wisdom. I've also seen people who portray themselves as highly positive, creative, and highly successful in order to get that way, you know, fake it till you make it. But in fact, they've forgotten it's clarity that brings all of them. It's humility that brings all of them. It's being real as possible that brings them. It's staying true to yourselves. It's being you that makes you, right? But not only that, I've seen amongst other people, but I've also noticed my own stupid brain being in delusion, and I'm trying to continuously wash my windshields to see clearly. So don't think I'm just sitting here and being a sinister and judging people. I know it's very hard, especially in the beginning, to come out of delusions. But once you get out of a few, it becomes easier and easier. I've been in many delusions too. I'm no different. I'm just a person who has accelerated this process, you know, getting into delusion, breaking it, and then going beyond. Going to a delusion, again breaking it and going beyond. That's what I do. I just keep on bursting the delusion layers. I think one thing that has helped me and is continuously doing so is humility. Always just be aware that the person you're talking to might be wiser than you. Take in all kinds of feedback, suggestions. Sometimes it might be hurtful. It may be hurtful to you because your ego might have attached to you so strongly to those set of beliefs that the other person is trying to convey. But I believe that only the person who can destroy his own belief system and rebuild a fresh one can grow. Maybe in the end, your belief might turn out to be the truth, but try all possible ways to argue against it. Then only can you know whether you've reached the clarity over that specific subject. Only then can you be sure that you've overcome the delusion. I think I did the same thing when I wanted to realize what is Advaita. I just questioned I just questioned Advaita against it. I just said, no, this can't be true. Why this is true? No, this cannot be true. I did the same thing. And through that, the clarity that arises from self introspection, self reasoning, reflection, it is beyond what any books can provide. So that is why reflection, that comes out of experience is very valuable than the knowledge you get out of other people's experience, that is book or any other source of knowledge for that matter. Not only Advaita, every concept I know, I just try to keep shattering those beliefs or those truths I believe that is truth. It might be true, it might not be. So every once in a while, I try to beat my own beliefs. I try to see if whatever I've believed in, whatever I'm working on, is it the right direction to go in? Is it the best way that will lead to fulfillment in life? So these are the questions I keep on asking to shatter my own belief system so that I can build my new one. And through that, ensuring that I am not in a delusion. And it is my nightmare to be in any delusion, any kind of delusion. Because first of all, we must agree that we are already in a delusion. And in that, we should not try to create more delusions in our actions, in our systems, and in our mind. All I'm saying is this: a delusion is a place easy to go and not know you are there. And humility and introspection are great tools to fight this. I hope you received excellent value in today's episode. To know more, head over to sanatkumarnabi.com, and if you haven't already, check out my book, The Flower of Fulfillment. Thank you for listening, and I wish you have a great day.